Hey guys, Derek from Tap and Turn Gaming. I'm here today with another EDH deck tech. Today's deck is Nekusar the Mindrazor. He's really a deck if you want to be that guy. If you want to be the guy that everyone's going to hate because you're going to do something that nobody likes. You're going to give people a lot of cards and they're going to love it, but you're going to punish them for every card they draw and they're going to hate you. They're going to kill you fast. They're going to want to take you out, probably gang up on you, probably make it very unfun for you. But the good part is you can win fast and you can win hard. A lot of times you can win before anyone even expects it. The problem with that is you'll win and the next game they're going to pounce on you. They're just going to destroy you. But yeah, he's my general, Nekusar the Mindrazor. And basically the way this deck functions is you cast a lot of wheels and you copy a lot of wheels. And you just keep making people draw cards and take damage and draw cards and take damage. But I found it was a fitting deck tech. If you watched last week's deck tech, it was Dimir the Murder King. He's a zombie. He's a king. Every king needs his advisor. So that's who his advisor is. His advisor is Nekusar the Mindrazor. One's the Murder King. One's the Mindrazor. Dimir does a lot of damage by killing creatures repetitively and making you pay for it. He makes you draw a lot of cards and makes you pay for it. They just, they're good friends. They hang out. They do things together. They both like to just be mean and do mean things. So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to go over the deck and check it out. Alright guys, so here we are with part 1 of my Nekusar the Mindrazor EDH deck. So the general is Nekusar the Mindrazor. He's a 5-cost 2/4 zombie wizard. And his abilities are, at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. And whenever an opponent draws a card, Nekusar the Mindrazor deals 1 damage to that player. Pretty solid abilities. He lends himself to a particular kind of strategy that is basically how I run my deck. So I'm just going to go over all the cards in it real quick. So first, I'm just going to go over the land base here. I run Steam Vents, Izzet Guildgate, Izzet Boilerworks, Blood Crypt, Rakdos Guildgate, Rakdos Carnarium, Watery Grave, Dimir Guildgate, Dimir Aqueduct, Command Tower, Crumbling Necropolis, Reflecting Pool, Bajuka Bog, Halimar Depths, and then I fill out the rest of my lands with mountains, swamps, and islands. I believe it's 7 of each. It's actually 7 islands, 9 swamps, and 8 mountains. So a fairly even balance. Next I'm going to go over my mana rocks. I want to be able to cast a lot of spells in a turn, hopefully for a lot of wheel spells. So I have a few different mana rocks in here, so I'll go over them all. I have Izzet Signet, Izzet Cluestone, Izzet Keyrune, Rakdos Signet, Rakdos Cluestone, Rakdos Keyrune, Dimir Signet, Dimir Cluestone, and Dimir Keyrune. More or less just run the Signets and Cluestones for each of the guilds. Next up, I'm going to go over the artifacts I run. Spellbook, Elixir of Immortality, Howling Mine, Temple Bell, Font of Mythos, Teferi's Puzzle Box, and Venser's Journal. Gonna go over my enchantments now. We have Liliana's Caress, Waste Not, Megrim, Words of Waste, Archmage Ascension, Words of Wind, Spiteful Visions, Leyline of the Void, Force Fruition, and Hive Mind. I'm going to go with my tutor spells now. I only run 2 tutors, Demonic Collusion and Increasing Ambition, mostly because I can buy back the Collusion and I can flash back the Ambition. That's the only real reason I run 2. If I would probably run 0, they're not really necessary in the deck. It runs pretty fast on its own. Next up, I'm going to go over my Planeswalkers. I just run Classic Jace Beleren and Shanra the Firebrand. I run 2 X draw spells, Blue Sun Zenith and Minds Aglow. And I run 2 sort of generic sorcerers in instance. I run Grixis Charm and Croesus' Charm. Mostly because they can both kill a creature, they can both return a permanent to the owner's hands, so they just provide some utility for me. It's the reason I run just the 2. Next up, I'm going to go over my creatures. We have Duskmantle Guildmage, Kami of the Crescent Moon, Nivix Guildmage, Izzet Guildmage, Whirlpool Warrior, Master of the Feast, Jace's Archivist, Fate Unraveler, Archaeomancer, Anarchist, Mnemonic Wall, Izzet Chronarch, Psychosis Crawler, Cezanne Perverter of Truth, and Niv-Mizzet the Firemind. Up next I have all my copy spells, because when you're going to wheel, you might as well wheel more than once. So we have Twincast, Increasing Vengeance, Reverberate, Reiterate, Howl of the Horde, and Wheel of Fate. Sorry about that. Wheel of Fate is not actually a copy spell. It just got into the wrong pile there. So now for my wheel spells, you'll see Wheel of Fate again. Winds of Change, Wheel of Fortune, Windfall, Molten Psyche, Whispering Madness, Wheel and Deal, Incendiary Command, and Reforge the Soul. So that about wraps it up. Tune in for part 2, where I'll go over why I made some individual card choices, any synergies and combos I have, things like that. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about Nekusar. If you've played with him or against him, like him, hate him, love him. You know, whatever you got, throw it my way, and I'll answer all your questions. Thanks a lot.